One of the most commonly asked questions around football boots on the internet is, how long should a pair of football boots last? How long is a piece of string? Now, this question doesn't have an objective answer, but it mostly depends on you, the player. So let's go through the different things that affects how long a pair of boots lasts and what you can do to make your boots last longer. The first one being, how often do you play? Think of your boots like a bar of soap. The more you bathe, which I hope is at least once a day, the quicker the soap gets used up. As opposed to someone who doesn't bathe as often, of course that bar of soap is going to last a bit longer. And it's the same principle with boots. The more you play in them, the quicker they're going to get used up. There are also different factors like the level you play at. So the higher the level you play at, the more kind of like intense it's going to be and more force on your boots. So obviously the higher you level and then the more you play, of course, boots going to get used up. In this situation, there's not much you can really do to make your boots last longer outside of just buying another pair of football boots that you can switch between. Or you have the different tier systems of your boots. So the higher tiered boots are going to be of a better quality and durability. So it'd be better to invest in those rather than necessarily maybe a takedown. Number two is the surface that you play on. If you're someone who plays on AG pitches a lot, your boots are going to be used up a lot quicker. There's no way around it. And that's just because of the nature of AG pitches. The synthetic grass made from polypropylene plastic is going to be a lot more abrasive, even more so with the rubber crumb as well sometimes. These more abrasive materials are going to be constantly rubbing against your boots, so they're obviously going to be worn down a lot quicker and can lead to things like earlier sole separation. Again, with this one, there's not much you can do because of the nature of the surface that you're playing on, except for just using an AG outsole on AG surfaces. Number three is how you store and you treat your boots. If you're someone who just leaves your boots in your bag and you don't clean them often, your boots will not last as long. This could be just because of buildup of moisture and the bacteria or wear down the materials that make up your boot, so they'll just won't last as long. And to make your boots last longer in this situation, it's pretty simple. All you want to do is after you finish playing, do not leave them in your bag until the next time you need to use them. You want to clean your boots almost straight after you're playing or as soon as you can, and leave them in an open area where they can dry out properly. Four is freak accidents. Sometimes your boot can just break sooner than you expect them to, whether it starts cracking or sole separation. This can come from using maybe the wrong outsole or like FG boots on an AG surface, for example, and sometimes it can just be a manufacturing fault with the boots. In this case, you just want to check that your boots are still within warranty and return them to the manufacturer, as some of them have refund schemes, so they'll give you a voucher and you can buy a new pair of boots. I know people use the Nike one a lot, so I've never really tried it myself, but I'm sure there's videos out there you can see and like see how they do it. And number five is materials of construction. The material that your boots are made from will dictate how long they may last. Generally speaking, leather boots are the most durable out there. Synthetics and knits, not as much. So weight is another factor as well. Boots that are a bit more bulky, boots nowadays aren't that bulky in comparison to what they used to be, but anyway, the boots that are a bit heavier, they're a bit more enforced, are most likely going to last you a bit longer. And that's it for the video, guys. Hopefully it was of some help to you. If so, please leave a like and subscribe. Always, my name is Sob. This has been Substance Football. Thank you for watching. See you next time.